mean, to be fair, we're playing the beginner's guide. Who knows what this has in store. Got my coffee. Okay, begin the game. So this is the beginner's guide. Ideally, it's going to inspire you. It's going to ignite a light in your heart. Make sure audio is on. I can hear birds chirping, so I'm assuming audio is good. It's definitely top tier.
Thank you very much for playing the beginner's guide.
Who are you?
My name is Davy Reedon. I wrote the Stanley Parable, and while that game tells a pretty absurd story, today I'm going to tell you about a series of events that happened between 2008 and 2011. We're going to look at the games made by a friend of mine named Coda. Now, these games mean a lot to me. I met Coda in early 2009 at a time when I was really struggling with some personal stuff, and his work pointed me in a very powerful direction. I found it to be a good reference point for the kinds of creative works that I wanted to make. So just to start you off, this is, I think, the first game he ever made. It's a level for Counter-Strike. You can walk around here, by the way. And mostly it's just Coda learning the basics of building a 3D environment. But what I like is that even though he starts from the simple aesthetic of a desert town, he then scatters these colorful abstract blobs and impossible floating crates around the level. And of course, it destroys the illusion that this actually is a desert town, and instead this level becomes a kind of calling card from its creator. It's like a reminder that this video game was constructed by a real person. And it kind of makes you wonder, what was going through his head as he was building?
So poorly made.
This is what I like about all of Coda's games. I mean,
this makes me
not that they're all fascinating as games, but that they are all going to give us access to their creator. I want us to see past the games themselves. I want to get to know who this human being really is. And that's exactly what we're going to do here. So, it's 2008, Coda starts making these games, and he never releases any of them. He doesn't put them onto the internet, he just makes them and then immediately abandons them, and they sit on his computer forever. And I think he really understood this image of himself as a recluse. At one point, he jokingly renamed his computer's recycling bin to Important Games Folder. So, you know, this was just how he worked. He tended to crank them out one after the other without even really pausing to try to understand what he had just made, until suddenly one day, he just stopped. In 2011, that was it. He made his last game, and then he hasn't made another one since. And that's why I've taken this opportunity to gather all of his work together, is because I find his games powerful and interesting, and I'd like this collection to reach him, to maybe encourage him to start creating again. And if the people like you who play this also happen to find his work interesting, then I'm sure it'll just send that much stronger of a message of encouragement to Coda. So thanks for joining me on this. If you have a particular interpretation that I haven't mentioned here, or if you just need to get in touch, you can email me at daveywreden@gmail.com. Okay, that's about it for introduction. Let's take a look at Coda's first proper game. As each game is loading, I'll show you the date that it was completed. This first one was made in November 2008.
This is November right now. Oh. I'm just going. Whisper machine.
Whisper machine active. Ship destruction imminent.
Ship destruction?
This game is called Escape from Whisper, and it's one of the more generic games you'll see from Coda.
I'm gonna go to the warm side. I can't go on the warm side. Ah! DPI so fast.
You can click to fire the gun.
Wow, okay. Something gaming right now, but I like it. I feel like I'm in like one of those cheesy...
Security call breached. Hostile alien life form inbound.
I don't know which door to go into.
It kind of looks like this game was abandoned mid-development. For instance, you have this gun, which you'd think would indicate that there are supposed to be monsters or enemies somewhere, but then clearly there are no enemies anywhere. You can't even reload the gun when you run out of bullets.
What?
But ultimately we don't really know. Maybe Coda thought that actually it was complete the way that it is. And I think that we should talk about his games for what they are, rather than for what they're not.
What? This is so random. Nani?
I love how you can see the bottom of the universe from this room.
It's space. Oh my god, it's so bad. You can see like the lines. Oh, it's motion censored. Okay, so now we are in this hallway. Let's see if I can go through.
Apparently, this space station has a labyrinth on it. Sure, I don't know. There's really no reason for it that I've ever been able to discern, so in the interest of time, I'm just gonna skip you on past it.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, this is the part that's interesting.
Okay.
The game has this narrative about the whisper machine and how it has to be turned off, and then you get to the engine room.
Engine room?
Hey, you there, in the engine room.
Listen.
You could save us all. That beam is powering the whisper machine. We could disrupt it by introducing a great enough heat signature.
What?
If your body could stop the beam. It's so much to ask, but for all of our lives, would you do it?
Sure.
Could you give yourself?
I'll save you. I mean, I have really nothing to live. Where did my gun go? Like, I have nothing without my gun.
Let me pause here for a second. What you just experienced, stepping into the beam and then dying,
hey, what's
is
up?
probably what Coda had initially intended when he was developing this level. But when he first compiles and plays it, something goes wrong. There's a bug somewhere. And this is what happens instead.
So I have to redo it? So that was a maze?
The beam causes you to start floating. And this is an important moment for him. Because yes, this is technically a glitch, but Coda identifies something human about it. Like how small it makes you feel in the face of this larger chaotic system.
Nani? Here
or
we
this
go,
floating
doing the
could be the
verse.
afterlife, a peaceful place, juxtaposed against all of the hysteria that you've just had to traverse. I don't even know. I have no idea what he was thinking, but what's clear is that after making this, something lodges itself in his brain. He wants to do more of these really weird and experimental designs. So he stops work on this and moves on to a stream of tiny little games that go in all sorts of directions. Let's go ahead and take a look at the first game he made after leaving this one behind.
Okay, so... Okay, at least he's making stuff. Like, good for him. The past was behind her. Oh my goodness, it was literally behind me. Okay, we're not looking back. We're not looking back. I can't walk. I can't speak.
Yep. In this game, you can only walk backwards.
Bruh! No! I can't! I'm scared! Oh! Why is it so hard? What?
So it's a short and relatively minimalist experiment combining motion and narrative.
But the
It is less
future cannot be
advanced than the previous
seen.
game, but actually it seems to
The
be more
beginner's guide to
focused,
watching
more
backwards.
complete. Coda's
can
trying
tell.
to give it a unique voice rather than simply basing it on a pre-existing trope.
Why does the future keep oh my goodness, is this guy crying out for help? Oh, it's open over here now. Okay, so we can only walk backwards. How you doing, my beautiful, furious lemur? When she stops and looks, it becomes clearer. What? Nani? So how to walk backwards upstairs? Have you ever done this in real life? It is difficult. Oh, so you stop and it becomes clear. The interactive Windows 95 screensaver. To confront it? I think they have a scene for that.
It's a short little thought, it says what it wants to say, and then it ends. Didn't need anything more than that. Which to me is why it works, because it gets out quick. Okay, next one.
So the narrator, is this a guy who wrote Stanley Parable? Wait, so it's dark? And I can only walk. I'm scared. I don't know why I'm scared. Is Coda a grill now? Sometimes you just feel that way. You are now... I thought this said you are now entertaining. And I'm like, really? It took me this long? Really? For entertainment? Oof. But now you are now entering. What? Nani?
And that's it. Okay, the meaning of this game won't be clear just yet. Please be patient with me for a few more games, and I promise you'll see what makes it interesting.
Okay. This is December, so we went through his November games. He made
Oftentimes, Coda would put
November.
bizarre titles like this one at the start of his games.
What?
I wish I'd known him at the time that he was making these early games.
My biggest fear.
He would really only talk to me about his work as he was making it. Once he stopped work on a game, like, that was it. It was dead to him.
I wonder if he really
And I don't
burnt
agree
out,
with that
like...
at all, but what are you gonna do?
No, okay, well, I'm not, like, this is gonna hurt my thighs, okay? My calves ain't gonna do well on this. But number, I need you to take the reins on this one. Can you press my W key for me? I'm not strong enough to do stairs. It's making my knees wobbly. Hee. Tune in? Aw, you tuning in. You're grinding Diablo 3. Mew's literally playing it right now as well. Are you guys, like, hanging out or something? What is this? Are you guys the same person? Different personas? I give you my strength. W key! Oh, the number. Damn, you know, you're doing like 15 stairs a second, girl. Whew. Oh, okay, never mind, you're getting tired. Okay, let's move.
Once you've been slowed to an absolute crawl, the door at the top of the stairs opens. So why, if Coda's not showing these games to anyone, why bother opening the door at all? Well, to show you, I'm modifying the game here so that when you press enter, it'll bring you back up to full speed so you can enter the door for yourself.
Okay. The game is nothing but giant blocks of text explaining what happened. A series of lavish manuals come with the game, giving you incorrect instructions on how to play. You are a gate. You are the queen, dusting your jewelry while your kingdom is destroyed. The camera filming and an advertisement walking around on set.
And filled with little ideas for games.
A button you press to stop the chaos. It doesn't work. Stand on X staring at a bear for 3 hours.
Coda would often tell me that he didn't mind if people thought of him as cold or distant. He said that he knew that he was actually a vibrant and compassionate person, but that it takes time to really see that. It can be a very slow climb to get there.
Aww. A stranger appears. You run a shop inside your own body, selling your organs strategically to make the most money before you die. And you're feeling the D3 vibe. You guys are on the same vibe. And describing how games manipulate players. So we're learning about this person named Coda. This Coda has a series of games on their computer. And we're going through their first games and the development of them as a game developer. And all of a sudden, he stops. These are his games before he stops. So I don't know if it's fictional or if it's real, but it starts off like, yeah, I don't know. And it's just like, we don't really know anything about this person, but we're playing the games and figuring out what this person, you know, who this person, what is he like? Like, coming up with these abstract ideas. Like, is he a fun person? I don't know. I think he's really strange. Ready, get fish. That's great. Go fish. Your friend's dog is named Coda. You'll solve this mystery by going to ask for you. Thank you. Send a little quick text. Alright, so this is like a parking lot? Parkade? It looks like a parkade. There's small little dinky games this person's been keeping on his computer.
Well, this is new for Coda. It's an actual puzzle. Go ahead and see if you can solve it.
Puzzle?
Don't forget that solution, because we're going to see this puzzle again soon. We're gonna see it a lot.
We're gonna see it a lot. Close a door for another. Yo, Coda do. How's that like game and stuffs? Alright, so there is a little bit variation to this door. there's more lights. Very Minecraft vibes.
So that seems to be it, right? You walk down a corridor, you solve a puzzle, you get to the end. Simple enough. All right, now I'm going to modify the game again so that when you press enter, it'll remove all of the walls from this room.
Okay, so I press enter, it removes all the walls. Oh god. Whoa, Minecraft. What? There's so many levels.
How about that? There was more to it than we had any way of knowing. I actually find it funny that this game comes after the Stairs game since they essentially convey the opposite idea. So, in the Stairs game, a dull exterior concealed a rich interior. And then, in this level, a dull interior hides this fantastic outer world. Either way, I think that the point is the same, is that most of the time you don't get to know what you're missing, or even that you're missing anything. That's not your role as a player. So if your role here is not to understand, then what is it?
Wow. It's monks! Yes, take a seat. I know you're quite tired. Sometimes a coffee just don't hit right. A nap is the only cure. Wait, we're back to this weird one. But welcome to the beginner's guide. So I guess we're going through a series of these games and learning about Kodo, who may or may not be someone's pet. It's really, you are now exiting. Wait, what? So there was a series of games and now I'm exiting.
Aha. So this, combined with the entering game from earlier, tells us that Kodo believes his games are connected somehow. It could even be that the Stairs game and the puzzle game are literally connected in between this and the entering game. There's a bigger picture that all of his games are meant to play a role in. Some larger meaning that we won't be able to grasp until we've seen all of them. And once we have, we can step back and start to understand what exactly that bigger picture is.
Okay, so now we're March 2009. So we started in November 2008. And now we're going there. The lovely and great... Oh, okay. So it's like cabin in the woods kind of moment right now. You'll be alive in a few hours and want to support my coffee partner. Cheers! Thank you.
Let's talk about video game development for a second. Every video game runs on what's called an engine, which determines what the game can and cannot do. So in other words, the engine is a set of tools for game development.
Okay.
To make all of these games, Kodo is using an engine called Source.
A streetwise
Like all
fool.
engines, Source has certain things that it does well, and it has certain things that it does poorly. One of the things that it does very well is boxy linear corridors. That's why so many of Kodo's games are set in these large, flat, empty rooms, is just because he's working with what the engine does well.
Trying to take a poop. Big
The
poops.
tools available to the creator shape what kinds of creative work they're going to end up making. You might consider paying attention to the architecture in Kodo's games to notice how they seem to stem from an engine that's very good at producing linear, boxy corridors.
Okay, so the kitchen has some stairs in the middle of it. Ah. Some doors are locked. I don't know if I want to go in there. That's so creepy. I want to explore here. I mean, that's kind of creepy. Like, it's all white and scary. N64 games with this engine? Really? What a creepy engine. It's a poops time. I don't know how you got auto mod from that, but I'll allow it. Yeah. Phasmophobia vibes all of a sudden. Streetwise fool. So this is like a little restaurant. We went and took a poop. Now it's time to go down the kitchen, apparently. Let's get our own food, okay? The service here sucks. The basement's a little trippy. Yo, we take shortcuts here. Ah! It scared me. Yeah. make it to the bottom, and now it's like all of a sudden Halo or Doom. Oh, that's why I held it. Okay, I see why. Okay, so that's what triggers automod. Yeah. Give us a sign. Okay, this is like where animals are. I think. Okay, I'm scared. What does that sound? Ah! Okay. Where are you taking me, sir? Where are you taking me? Nowhere? I have to go into prison?
This prison, funny enough, in Coda's original design, the doors stayed shut for a full hour before letting you go. If you don't mind, I think we're gonna skip that.
What a savage. For a full hour, so you can sit there and just waste your time. Sir. Sir. I knew it. I knew we're gonna go into... Oh god, wait, what?
This is something that he and I used to argue about a lot. You know, whether a game ought to actually be playable, whether it means anything if no one can get through it. And I would always defend that, you know, all this work goes into the game, why not make it playable and accessible? And so we just got into heated arguments over it, and there was one time that after one of these conversations, he went home, and a day or two later, he sent me a zip file entitled Playable Games that was full of hundreds of individual games, each of which was just an empty box that you walked around in and nothing else. Believe me, I played every single one of those just to find out if there was like a gag hidden somewhere. There wasn't.
Wow, what a savage. This guy sounds so much funny. I don't know if I should like go down here. Oh, I guess I'll have to just go through there. Imagine a game that makes you wait an entire hour, right? Like, who is this guy? Who is Coda and who does he think he is? It's so like, okay, I'm scared it's gonna be like Doom all of a sudden. We're gonna have to kill and slay monsters. But it's always so empty.
It's the puzzle again, with the exact same solution as the last time. There's still no clear indication of what makes this puzzle so special that Coda is going to return to it over and over. But I promise I'll share with you my interpretation very shortly.
So, okay, so they used to, again, arguments. And, of course, Davey, the narrator, is like, well, you gotta get your, you know, go make some good games. And this guy's like, no, I'm gonna fuck with everybody. That's the point of why, you know, games are games. What in the Observer's going on here?
Here, Coda begins using a kind of dialogue system that he fashioned out of the engine's chat capabilities. Use the 1, 2, 3 buttons on your keyboard to respond.
There was an enormous prison that I spent hours in. Yes, there was these floating colored blocks. I'll just say the whiteness. The world above, you've been there. Listen, speak, listen. Now, what's important? You have to get through the puzzle with 2 doors and switches. Yes, I did. No, I don't remember having to go any puzzle. We're not to tell after all. We've only just met. What should we say? So should we say... yes, we did the puzzle. No, we didn't do the puzzle. Or, I'm not telling you. 1. Okay, Raiko, you want to say 1? If the number says 3, Jonathan, are you going to break it? Lemur, you're going to break it? Chica? So we have a vote for... Oh, 3? 3? Someone going to change my mind? 3, 2, 3, let's go. I prefer not to tell you. What? But you don't understand. We were trapped here. The puzzles are our only escape. We need to get through it. You can't go back. Oh, I understand now, because then it makes you understand the puzzle, so it reminds you. And now they want to escape the game, but they can't, because it's a one-way puzzle. Trust me, don't let me describe for you. Let me tell you all about what is over there. Alright, I'll tell you how to solve it. Okay, so this one is 1. You think you want to get through, but trust me, you don't. 2, let me describe it all for you. Let me tell you all about what is over there. Or 3, all right, I will try to tell you how to solve it. This reminds me of, what is that? Like the shadow parable? Not the shadow, but like you don't really, by that one philosopher. You don't owe this guy shit. Camp is here. Okay, so, oh my gosh, Jonathan, 4. So Raiko says 3. Chica says 3. Give him that attitude. So I should tell him how to solve it. Kip says 2. Let me describe it for you. Jonathan says 1. You don't want to get through it. But Number says 2, so we have 2 votes for 2, I think, and 2 votes for 3. So it's between let me describe it and all right, I'll tell you how to solve it. You guys are so merciful. He spelled 1 wrong. Kip says 2. Okay. No, Kip. This turned into massive troll. Okay, so there's no way of solving it. So why are we gonna tell him how to get in here, but like you can't get out? So that's why. Jonathan and you are 1. You guys are not helpful. Faye says 1. Okay, I have to say 1. I think it has to be 1. It's either 1 or 2. Oh my goodness, I'm starting to. I need the whiteboard. All right, okay, reset votes. Reset votes. We're either doing 1, 2, or 3. So starting now, I will tag your vote. 3 says, okay, 1 for 3. Yes, whiteboard. 1 for Lemur. Jonathan for 1. Okay. 2 for 1 for 2. Bot, I really don't need this right now. We're literally debating on what we're gonna do with bots right now. Literally, look at these bots, okay? We're trying to help people like you, okay? This is not the time, bot. I must trust Jonathan. 1. Oh my goodness, 1. Mama Kip and Child says 2. No! 2 and 1. Alright, so now we are stuck between 1 and 2. Did I get everyone? The bot said 1. 2 to 2. Okay. Did I put yours? Okay, then I haven't put my numbers down yet. So 2. It looks like stop spelling what? 2. Okay, we're gonna tell them. We're gonna tell them how we got in here. We're gonna tell them about the outside world. So let's go. We're doing it. No, it isn't possibly enough. I need to actually be there. I cannot simply be told what it is. I must see for myself. I must escape this prison. There must be an ending. Wait, what? Wait, does that mean I'm trapped with them though? Like, hit backspace. Oh, okay. So why don't you come with me? Also, this looks like it should be a puzzle, but it's not. Are you sure you guys don't want to hang out? Like, you guys can come with me. I wonder if the answer. What if this entire time it didn't? What? Oh no. Again. Hi, how did you get there? Was there a puzzle you need to pass through? Yes. What do you want to know how? Do you want to know how to solve it? No, I've been here this entire time. Okay, we're back again to the whiteboard. It's either 1, do you want to know how to solve it? Or 2, I've been here the whole time. Oh my goodness, I pressed something. It's either 1 or 2, my folks. The people. How are we gonna treat the bots today? 2, 2, 2. Oh my goodness. Okay, apparently 1,000,000 for 2, so. Okay, we finally agree on something, guys. We finally agree on something. Is this a team agreeing and becoming together? I've been here the entire time. I suggest you go and see the puzzle sometime. It's not meant to be solved, but you can sit in the black space in the middle. Really? Okay, what happens if I solve it? Why would I sit in the black space? And 3, who are you? So 1, what happens if I solve it? 2, why would I sit in the black space? And 3, who are you? What is the important question here? Okay, Raiko says 1. Umbi told you to type 2. Everyone wants 1, it looks like. What happens if I solve it? Oh, 2 people want 2. 3 for 1. Someone gonna crack the 2, or this is how we stand? Stand, leave parable. So it's, but no one cares about who are you. We don't care about who these bots are. I said 2, I think. On the previous one, but you want to do 2? Okay. You want to do 2 goat? Oof. It's a new question. So do you, what happens if I solve it, or why would I sit in the black space? Lemur. Raven says 1. What happens if I solve it? We don't want to learn about them. Okay. What? Lemur? 2. Okay, well, looks like 1 wins because of Raven's vote. So let's go with the 1. What happens if I solve the puzzle? Not sure, but if I have any suspicion, what you would find won't be worth what it takes to get there. You'll have a chance to the puzzle soon enough. Okay. Then what do we do from here? The same thing. Okay. But this time they're stairs, so... These guys were a little bit nicer, not as desperate. They don't care about getting out, so I don't feel as bad for them. I just like the idea of talking to these guys in circles. Like, you don't want to go.
And so we make one last descent down to the final floor of the level.
The final floor of the level. One last descent. So we have a hallway, suspicious hallway. Oh, it looks pretty. Why don't they just leave then? They could just find their own way out. It's like a series of apartments that is inside a room.
It's a lamppost.
Oh, it's a, oh, that's
okay,
a lamppost.
I can't tell you quite why, but for some reason, Coda fixates on this lamppost. It's going to appear at the end of every single one of his games from here on out. I'll tell you what I think. I think that up to this point, you know, he's been making really strange and abstract games with no clear purpose, and maybe you can only float around in that headspace for so long. Because now he wants something to hold on to. He wants a reference point. He wants the work to be leading to something.
What?
He wants a destination.
They can't deal
which
with
is what this lamppost is. It's a destination. We're gonna see it in the work as well. His games are just gonna become a lot more cohesive, a lot more fully developed, with more of a clear idea behind them.
So this is its early stage
And as we
games.
go, that idea will get clearer and clearer and clearer.
Okay. WTF? I don't know how I feel. Just give me lamp. Oh no, I just got whiteboard stuff on my fingers. Oops, the game is connected to the... As you walk around, you can blank. All notes you see are left by blank. Thanks. Very helpful. What is this? Oh! Is it... Nice room. Not. What? I think it's nice. If I built this in Minecraft, I'll be very impressed. You see this talking schmack?
So first off,
Yeah,
I'm sure you can deduce this, but this game is not connected to the internet. All of the notes that you're gonna see have been written by Coda. This was actually the first game of his that I ever played. This was shortly after I met him at a weekend game jam in Sacramento, where I grew up. I saw him working on this very level, and it was just so different from anything that anyone else was doing. So right away I was like, I have to be friends with this person. In retrospect, I think I was probably a bit too pushy, trying to get his attention. I was over-enthusiastic. But he was very gracious about it and very patient with me. And I cooled off eventually.
Wait, whoa, holy shit. Can you guys hear me? Wait, what? Nani? He's alive? Hello. Oh, hey. Reasonable.
Feel free to skip over any of these notes if they're not doing anything for you. Nothing extra is going to happen if you read all of them. Either way, to me they convey a sense of loneliness.
This place makes me sad.
I see this person who's filled with thoughts and feelings and beliefs and has no way to express them except as scattered and unheard voices in a game that wasn't meant to be played.
Once upon a time I did find fun. I'm the king of the world. Oh, it's the
But it's
thoughts you
ironic,
have when
isn't
you
it,
explore
that in playing this
space.
game and seeing how alone Coda often
Balls.
felt, that we get to know him better and actually
Merchant
kind of
here
connect
today
with
at
him.
camp. I'm so happy.
And I have to
Thank
be
you
honest
so
with
much
you,
for supporting
this
the
idea is
store.
really
Big
seductive
mad
to me.
hypes.
That I could just play someone's game and see the voices in their head and get to know them better and have to do less of the messy in-person socializing. I could just get to
Whoa.
know you through your work.
This is great. We should all do this.
I think
We
this
should
is
all
why
make
I
really
always liked
abstract
Coda's
work.
games so much, is because it felt like they let me have that connection. I felt as though he was inviting me personally into his world. And then I feel less
Tell a
lonely
story
too.
to the hotel room. What? Game jam? Oh my god. So funny, right? Yeah. How is there wood and grass and concrete here? What the fuck? Burrito! Burfisno. So these are just thoughts of him exploring the space. Do not be afraid. Do care. The game is so nice. I would like it when I could. What? Do you feel like a hero yet? Okay, okay. Let's just... How do I get over there? I want to jump down over there. Rockstar Jam developers do diesel recordings. How are you? It's basic. This is a game that Darkwater actually recommended. Can I jump down there? What is this? So this is his thoughts. These are just thoughts. Just looking for some. Aww. Jonathan, is this you? Pug, is this you right now? Hey guys, just looking for someone to talk with. Hi. Burrito. It looks like burrito. I refuse to believe. Butts. Cute, cute. I need to go to the freaking bathroom. Mood. Recognize me, please. I see you. There's nothing here. Go back. Don't listen to that guy. Oh my goodness. I totally feel this. A free t-shirt. Need another side door. Why are you so... That's not... Open sesame. It doesn't open. It's not an openable door. More dialogue. I help people because of the internal good feeling I get. Oh, there's like an abstract painting. New room. Did you hear the chimes? They keep you going, don't they? There's chimes? I don't hear the chimes. It's not very crowded here. Hey, don't bother. This is where I get off. I failed to write anything here. So the free t-shirt. Didn't know you could do voices. Take my hand. Let's jump together. Oh. They bamboozled me. I thought we're gonna jump forever together. What is that painting? No, you. It doesn't matter if you get over there. I want to get over there. It's not about mattering. I just want to yeet myself out. Bet that one's Pug. I need someone to talk to. I'm right here. This is a note. Note. Do we get to the room with the painting? I'm not safe. Oh no! I'll keep you safe. Big safe energy. Today I learned you cannot fall off. Ethical. I saw a person walking down there. Now it won't come back. Aww. So this is the abstract painting. So it's a big hall of thoughts. Big hall of thoughts. We will all die someday. Oh my god. So sad. Help, I'm trying to speak. I think I'm about how things look messy from up close and perfect from far away. Whoa, that's so like abstract. From up here, it looks just like dots. It looks nice though. I think it looks great. Hoodies. I can't wait till you get your hoodie cap. Bless you. Oh, I'm so excited. You're the best. The Shinobi Squad hoodie merchant out here. The hoodie guru. There must be a reason for it, though. His terrible secret, he kept it well. I beat the game. I don't know, we're almost there.
At the end of this level, we're going to see the puzzle again. And here, I'll tell you what I think the puzzle means.
I so relate.
Each of these games represents an idea that was on Coda's mind at the time that he was making it. And the puzzle is a way of closing the door on a previous chapter of his life before moving on to the next one.
I've traveled the world, I have never told anyone. Wow, okay. This Link spammers are really out tonight. Oh, that's true. I guess it's like Saturday night, Sunday morning. Downwards keep digging. On Saturdays,
in each of his games, after exploring a theme that, he might find difficult, Coda can then place this puzzle that he knows has a reliable solution, he understands exactly how it works, and so it gives him a simple mechanism for moving on.
Oh, so this is how he gets move on. Does this puzzle have a solution? Oh my god, I've been here for literally an hour. What do I do? Help. 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 This doesn't make any sense. The second door won't open. How do you solve it? Developer need answer, please?
And because there's this dark area between the doors, a space between spaces, before you move on, you get to pause. Just for a moment, a few seconds to reflect on and let go of the events that led you here. Okay. To step back and connect the pieces together. To grasp at that elusive bigger picture.
I'm heading back to start later, guys. There is no second switch. Bye. What was the sound? Okay, enjoy your lure, Kip. How do you leave notes? I'm scared. What does that sound? Typewriters? So they're the thoughts. They're thoughts being written. Are you there? Please say something. It can be anything. I just need to say something. Talk to me, please. Why are you having so much difficulty talking? Speak, speak, speak. Oh, it's Red. You took a nap. I took a nap as well. How you doing, Red?
Okay, this one is tough. It's gonna kind of just spin its own wheels for a few minutes. Hang with it.
Welcome to your new apartment. There's a well outside. Samara's gonna start walking out of there. Ooh, this is a nice, like, skyscape. And really weird, like, land thing. It's like the same ground from that one game. So all his games, his series of games. I mean, how are we not breaking this table? I know I'm like 200 pounds. Okay, there's no way I'm not breaking this table. Alright, so this is our humble abode. There's some weird staff going on over there. Samara gonna catch these hands. She wants some of this. Finally got my own place and everything all set up, but now she wants to come into my life again and just ruin everything. Alright, I guess we're gonna head out and just enjoy a good life. Ooh, that's some abstract circle stuff. Some more paintings, hallways of sorts. My hands are E for everyone. Nice jail. Oh, you bestie. It's my home. But, you know, jail to some. Oh, what? We are Samara now. Yo.
See, like, this is it. The whole game. And
Wait,
there's nothing that's particularly interesting about it. You just walk to the end of a hallway. Except, for some reason, Coda gets really fixated on this prison that has all of this modern furniture. And I don't know why, but he decides he needs to revisit this prison. He's gonna start over, use the same assets, turn it into something else. Okay, cool. Here's version 2.
What? It's a prison. Where furniture ought to go in the center of the room. Okay, so. Why am I asking this? Okay, guys. How about 1, a TV with surround sound, 2, a refrigerator, or 3, put a giant hole in the ground. Thank you for being here, baby, says Jonathan. And also, Red, welcome to the beginner's guide. We are going through the mind of Coda, a artist, a game developer with an interesting mind. Made a series of games that we're trying to understand more about them. 3 and 1. A fridge in the middle room. You want to do a refrigerator? You want 2? Jonathan is on the side of 2. Obviously 3. Wow, y'all want a giant hole in the ground? Okay, so someone's offering you a TV with surround sound. Okay? A refrigerator. And a giant hole in the ground. You just get the giant hole in the ground. But numbers about the 1. See, Raven gets the snack idea. Oh, now you want to switch to 1? Okay. Okay, Jonathan's switching to 1. Your home, you want a TV in the ground. Oh, okay. So now we have 2 3s. Or do we have 3 3s? Okay, we have 2 3s. Emptiness is what you're gonna give the person who has everything. Hey, Jonathan. You want... Wait, what? I'm so confused. Okay, you want 3. Jonathan wants 3. Alright, it looks like the hole is, you guys are gonna get a hole in the ground. There's so many things you get in the world, but you guys want a freaking hole in the ground. Oh, wow. Okay, just gave us coffee table. I think our choices are meaningless, but you know what? Let's make it personable. This is our home. This is tween prison, so let's put a huge picture. Okay, so, okay, what about along the wall of the room? A huge picture of a horse, 1. 2, I would really like a washing machine along the wall of the room. 3, 10 stoves lined up along the wall. 3 says my number. Raven's like, pick your vote and stick to it. Everyone's like, say no, say less, fam. Say less. I already know. So you want 10 stoves lined up. 3, we doing a lot of cooking tonight, boys. Okay. Looks like, give me the big horse. You big horse for Jonathan. Gotta feed the hole. Gonna do most cooking. Right? Goes like anything to do with food. Well, it looks like 3 is winning a lot. You guys, instead of a huge picture of a horse or a washing machine, you want 10 stoves lined up along the wall. All vote accounted for. Damn, that's some hot ovens. I think we should light this room up a bit. Alright, for lighting, what would you guys like? Okay, at least this is like, I'm learning more about you guys. What's your priorities? What are your intentions in life? What wakes you up in the morning? 10 stoves along the wall. A hole in the middle of the room. Okay, so 1, a skylight. Full ceiling window. Let's open this baby up. 2, thinking 10 by 12 recessed electrical 6-inch soft LED ceiling lights with fluorescent trim. That's so extensive. 3, we'll give live Tesla coils in each corner. Yeah, we'll put live Tesla coils in each corner. So 1, skylight. 2, really excessive lighting system. 3, Tesla coils. Oh, they tricked y'all. 1 3 1 1. All right, so you guys want a skylight, full ceiling window. Skylight. But at nighttime, it'll be just pitch black, so I don't know what you guys think about that. Raven's about that 1 life. You guys prefer sunlight. Some natural sunlight to feed you. It's the natural, beautiful, earthly glow of the sun. Okay, my number's on that 1 train too. Okay, so who voted 3? Who's that 1 person out? Oh. Jonathan's that 1 person who voted for 3. Need that vitamin D from the sun, not from somebody else. Let's go. 1, a skylight. Oh, that's a beautiful skylight. Just give me some some all natural. Give us a tan. A sweet tan. Sunlight gonna give you the D for the other D. God, right. A table, you need a table. Who are you? What exactly are... Oh, okay. Okay, wait, what? Now I'm a little confusal. So we need a table. And this is the options we have. Who are you? What exactly are you doing this? Number 1. 2, I'm pretty sure none of my choices are making any difference. 2. 3, tables were invented in 1935. 2322. I guess you guys could read it, but still. 2322. 3. I always choose the nonsense, okay? I'm pretty sure none of my choices are making a difference is winning. And who are you? Where exactly are you guys doing this from? And tables were invented in 1935. Red says 4. Red gets it. I'm learning more about you guys. Were tables were not invented in 1935. There were tables way before 1935. But I want to just say it because all right, I think I read. Okay, yeah, we have 2 for 3 and then a bunch for 2. So I guess we're gonna go for 2. I'm pretty sure none of my choices are making any difference. That's what we're gonna go with. Wait, what?
There's a bit more to this one, but still, it's not really communicating anything. It's kind of just weird for weirdness' sake.
Okay.
So, okay, he throws it out and starts over. This time he comes at the prison idea from a different direction.
Oh, we're doing more prison ideas? Hello, please walk forward. Forward? This guide will enable you to escape any prison environment. Follow the instructions carefully. Take care that you remember each step. First, click on this table. Good. Go over to the photo frame and click to turn it up. Turn it slightly. Okay. This is our prison. Where's my stoves? Now turn the floor ramp in this room off, then turn it back on. Okay. This is nice, though. Dinner bone. Dinner bone. The big brain. Turn it on and off. Now go to the left side sofa. Move it over a little. This is the left side. Finally, touch the shelves. This is so ridiculous. It's ridiculous in the options we had to build a prison. In a real prison, the escape will now open. Return to the start and be taken back to your prison. Wait, what? Return. Nani? Prison break. What?
And of course,
my shelves.
Now the table is gone and you can't begin the chain of events to escape. Here's a version where there are no bars, but you can't actually get to the well. And then a version where the inside of the prison is the outside and the outside is the inside.
What?
Let me just blink you real quick through a few more of these. I mean, he really unloaded on this prison idea. There's nearly a dozen of them.
Nearly
Personally,
a dozen prison
I think
ideas?
It's awful to watch this. To see a person basically unraveling through their work. And for what? Like, at what point do you just go, maybe there are game ideas other than this prison that I could be working on?
He worked on 12
Coda doesn't
of these.
have that voice telling you to stop. That particular mechanism of defense against yourself. Without it, you just spiral. And so he keeps going and going and going and going and going. And then he hits on something. And he likes it.
Sus.
And that's it. He's done. He stops making prisons. This is the very last version of the prison game that he created. And the reason I think it works is that the prison is not actually in it.
Wait, what? I'm so confused. I don't know what to think. Thank the Lord. It was our prison, team. It was our prison with our skylight hole in the ground. Okay, that's sus. Wait, what? So we're just walking outside? Lamp! Lamp. I'm like, wait, what? I can't leave? Lamp? Oh gosh. How is this related in any way? I'm not intelligent enough. I hope it will make us more intelligent. Hello, who is this? Hey, it's me. I'm you from after you escaped the prison. Wait, okay, I only can say that. So we all vote for one. You're me? You were trapped inside this prison too? Yep, I was in the furniture maid. Yep.
It's a conversation.
I was in the escape
And so
tutorial.
this is what Coda wants, is to be able to talk to someone, to share what's on his mind, and to get some good advice from someone who knows.
From himself?
But the irony is that even in this scenario, you're still talking to yourself. You know, all of these games so far are Coda talking to himself.
That's so sad, he's so lonely. Alright, so should we just agree? Furniture maze, escape tutorial, or reverse prison? How do we view this? 1 is furniture maze. 2, escape tutorial. 3, the reverse prison. So 1, furniture maze. Is that how you see it? I thought it was like a mind effing weird thing. Okay, so we have some votes for 1. This game hurts your head? Okay, think about it this way. It's not hurting your head. We're learning about Coda. We're trying to figure Coda out by not talking to him directly, but understanding. He spent years on these games, on these little dinky games we're playing right now. This was on someone's computer, okay? He used to sit there, eat chippies in front of his computer and just hang out and make games by himself. Back then, they didn't really have the internet to, like, you know, be like on Discord all the time and hanging out, pinging with your friends. This man was dead silent, no Discord notifications, making these games. But alright, so it looks like we're going with option 1, the furniture maze. That's how we view our prison. That's where I am right now. I'm so glad to know that I get out eventually. What is it like to escape? I just realized how does I have a phone? Actually, I'm already forgetting what it's like to be in prison. It's strange, but in a way, I kind of miss being in the prison. So, and number 3, it feels like completely still and wildly in motion at the same time. So, did we forget about the prison? Do we miss the prison? Or do we tell them how it felt to be in the prison? You're welcome for a hug. Aww. Meet you smarter with your violent embrace. Jonathan with the wildly violent embrace. Alright. I need help choosing an option. Should I tell them 1? I forgot. 2. I missed the prison. Or 3. It was an effed up time. It was really an effed up time. Alright, let's go into this 3rd one. Yeah, you guys are on the 3 train. Do we feel any different? Sometimes I'm scared I'll get out and then things will be exactly the same as before. I mean, it's kind of like that. So 1, should we tell them that I'm really the same person now as I was back then? Or 2, it actually does change. I don't feel like I'm the same person at all. How do we feel right now? Were we the same person we were 4 minutes ago before we started playing this game? 1 or 2? How are you guys taking this? I feel completely the same, to be honest. You're hungrier. Okay. So, Lemur Goat says 2. I feel confused. Okay, so I think Jonathan says 2. This is now turned into a therapy lesson, or therapy class, where I'm gonna help console you guys. Ryko feels the same, dead inside. Right, Raven feels the same. Alright, now we're gonna break the barrier. 1 or 2. Jonathan's back on the 1 side. Alright. That's that leaving Lemur Goat all by his lonesome. Feeling distraught and changed. Don't worry. I'm offering free therapy for those affected by this game. I mean, I'm the one who brought it to you, so... You know, yeah. So, it's fine. We're all slowly in terms diving into turmoil. No, I'm really the same person now as I was back then. Oh no, that's awful. That's the worst thing I can imagine. I should keep having more emotions. Okay, so 1, don't worry. It's actually not a bad thing, I promise. Do we console ourselves? 2, well, you get something else in exchange. Or 3, the problem is that you don't actually know who you are right now. That's deep. Well, so do we tell them, don't worry? Do we tell them you're gonna get something out of it? Or 3, do we just tell them, You don't even know who you are. How do you know what's real? Do we go off philosophy mode on number 3? It's part of my therapy since weird. How should we address our last selves? I kind of want to go with 3. The problem is that you don't actually know who you are right now. Because I feel like I would totally say that to myself and be like, Lucy, you gotta work on yourself, girl. You gotta work on yourself. You have so many points and you don't know what to do. Because of the vibes, someone say the points for future drawing of your soulmate. Oh, everyone's on the 1 train. Man, okay, chat I think is like a 1. I feel like you guys are 1 person at this point. Okay, don't worry. It's actually not a bad thing, I promise. You guys are so nice. 3 is deep. Like the new hole I had dug in my prison cell. Ooh. And Vic is all about the 1. So you guys are just gonna be like, it's okay. Past prison self. It'll be okay. It's actually not a bad thing. Wait, if you're me, then did you get a call from another version of you when you were trapped? Wait, nani? We did not. So do we say 1? No. I think I'm the first person to call back. Or 2, I did get a call. That's how I escaped. Do we lie to them? Or do we... Yeah. You flatter me, no you. You guys are the most cutest and beautifulest chat I've ever seen in my entire life. Being a follower is never bad. So 1. Okay, you guys are so truthful. I've learned so much about you guys. You guys are honest, but you guys prefer weird shit in your prison. I'll just... Well, if I get rich, I'll lay here. I'd lie forever. Boo. Hug it. 1 pooch. Big pooch. Alright, first person to call back. Yeah. Can you tell me how to get out? Maybe I can come find you. What do I have to do? To get out, all you have to do is be sincere. Or 2, to get out, you need to tell me how you feel right now. We gotta talk, bro. Or 3, just talk with me for a bit. Hug, how you feeling? This person's like, can you tell me how to get out? Maybe I can come find you. What do I have to do? 1, tell them to be sincere. Tell your past self to be sincere. 2, tell your past self to tell you how you had felt. 3, you just want to talk a little bit more. Talk to me, I'm lonely. Oh my god, speedrun when you only press 1. Actually though, that's probably like how it should go. Okay, you guys all say 1. Okay. What? You guys always shock me. You have to be sincere? Like, who says that? Who says that? Alright, only Jonathan's lonely. We here for you. What? That will free me? Being sincere? How does that work? 1, listen, you can't know until you're out, but I promise it works. 2, just be sincere. 3, it will all make sense. I have narrator in Minecraft. I'm no longer lonely. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Raiko made me turn narrator on Minecraft, and it pretty much reads everything to you. It's so dumb. It's so cute at the same time. 3, it'll make you sense. It will make sense you have. So Jonathan thinks we should just tell our past self it will make sense. How you feeling with number? Would you tell yourself just be sincere, or be like, listen, you can't know until you're out, but I promise it works. You guys are on 3, you're on 1 on 2. Yeah, you guys always surprise me. I always think you guys are gonna say. Oh, I see that. 3, 2, 1. Perfect lineup in chat. I feel like we should get extra points for that. Alright. Looks like we're on 3. Anyone to test? It will all make sense. Okay, let's do 3. We're doing it. It will all make sense. Past self. So ridiculous. That's exactly what you need in order to figure out. Okay. 1. That's exactly what you need to figure out in order to escape. Sincere about what? Just be sincere, bro. Donovan. Go! Go!
I can see why he considers this a fitting conclusion to the prison games. After all of the obsession and frustration, Just to be told by someone you can trust that things are going to be okay.
Oh,
Wouldn't that be nice?
wouldn't that be nice? I understand.
So what would it look like if
That's
Coda
so
wanted to
cute.
make a game about talking to someone other than himself?
Oh, okay. So now we in Canada land. Welcome to my hometown, everybody, where the snow is beautiful, very lush and gorgeous. All right, we in a cave because we're savages. We're barbarians, okay? We emerge from the caves like wolves. This is exactly how a Canadian is born. From the fresh fields of Quebec. Oh, those are thick.
To me, this environment is meant to represent
Cables.
Coda's puzzle, with the 2 doors on either side and a dark transitional space between.
Wait, what? Just a door there? There's a door. Big door. I never even noticed it before. Oh, can't open it. I should have known. I mean, his games are cute. Like, they have some sort of charm to them. They're really boxy and strange. There's like a nice... Oh, that is a cozy... That's a cozy room. Ah. Okay, okay. Ah! Holy! Do you see that? The long dark. Yeah, it definitely gives long dark vibes. Well, my goodness, I'm glad as heck that you showed up. Thought I might be having to clean this entire house all by myself. All right, miserable that would have been. Everyone knows Lonesome Hands makes lousy homes. So 1, don't worry
You'll
about
notice
me.
that the quality of the art is a step up from previous games, including this new and improved chat system, which he started using from this point on. From here on out, he begins putting much more effort into the visual polish of his work, and this particular game took 2 months to create as a result.
Wait, what? 2 months? This one was 2 months. Oh my gosh. I'm scared. Why'd you give poor 3D model with a block face and an accent, Lucy? Because in Canada, we very care about the French cuisine. You can't respect the food. If you disrespect the food doesn't respect you. Ugh. All right, so to French cleanly guy, what do we say to him? Do we say, don't worry about me, I have a place this nice, I'll be glad to stay here all night? Or 2, lousy home makes lousy homeowners? Or 3, are we cleaning this whole place? That's what I would totally say, because it says clean on his face. I'll be like, Nani, we cleaning? So, I don't think I do the whole cleaning thing. Raven's all about the 1, don't worry about me. A place this nice, I'll be glad to stay all night. Wow. We have some nice people. Home loners. Is he? Oh my gosh, you're right. Home loners too. Fun. Alright, so 1 for being nice, 2 for a fun pun, or 3 for being the lazy non-cleaners. Lemur's all about being kind. Okay. Lemur's taking therapy very serious. This is really good to see. Really good step up. Raiko, how you feeling? What's your thoughts? Everyone knows Lonesome Hands make lousy homes. I think it's a carrot. If you care for it. I mean, I like the music. 2 months to make this game, like, pretty dope. I don't know. So, all right. Wow. I voted for 3, and you guys never voted me. We're the opposite. This is how. Okay, yeah, we would be playing the game very differently. Say pun. Nope. We're going for 1. Don't worry about me. A place is nice. I'd be glad to stay here all night. Wait, I know you just might be a little ahead of yourself there, no? Why don't we start cleaning and then you decide whether you could do it all night? I'll finish up here. In the meantime, you could please clear the table. Yes, sir. Oh, okay. I just had to click it. I was gonna literally lift each one of them. Oh, Umbi's going to bed. Okay, V, if you're heading to bed, just know that I made your bed for you and it's all nice and warm. And maybe not warm. It's all nice and cool because you live in Australia and that's very warm. Melbs is very warm. Very hot, one could say. Ooh, is that a tree outside? Much nicer. That's the table I want to see. Now, would you please run to the bedroom and make the bed? Wow, this is nice. It is something so different. That's a nice bathroom. This is kind of like my sink. My sink kind of looks like this. That's a nice bathroom. This would be too nice for me. Oh! I understand now. Now, would you please run into the bedroom and make the bed? Alright. I made the bed. While you're in there, why don't you straighten out the rug a bit? All the details matter. All the little details matter. So 1, do you enjoy being a house cleaner? 2, how did you end up doing this job? 3, it's been a long time since I've seen a house this messy. Also Pug. Ooh. Oh, wait. VA at the same time with that lurk? That's pretty sus. Pretty sus. Maybe they're running away together. Alright, so I straightened the rug a bit. Maybe I need to straighten it out some more. Oh, that's not the rug I need. Oh no, I have to just press a number. And you're gonna do the lurky while you guys do assignments. Aw, this music loves you, Vic. Yeah, it feels like nice. It reminds me of like the Folklore album for Taylor Swift. So you guys say 2, how'd you end up doing this job, sir? I totally forgot we were answering the question. A friend drags me along at a time when I was particularly desperate for cash. Turns out I've never felt so good doing anything for money in my whole life. Never did like cleaning my own home. I might have got some demons I ain't ready to face yet. Oh, speaking of demons, someone's put this couch all in a mess. Would you come up and straighten his pillows here? I'm doing his job. Dear, looks like someone spilled a drink over by the couch. Maybe mop it up as long as you're over there? Sure. I feel compelled to share an incredible cheesy personal insight. You okay with that? Alright, do we tell him to make it especially cheesy? Or 2, yeah, I'll try to get by. Or 3, do you absolutely have to? What a butt. Are you just calling me a butt? Or him a butt? You love cheese. Okay, so 1 for cheese, 3. Do you have? So relent. We just do not want to. Alright, we need a tiebreaker. Gives me Life is Strange vibes. I'm scared. Yeah, I'm scared this is gonna like turn into like something that's gonna like break my brain. The fireplace. Can I start the fire? Okay, Raven says 3. We're ditching the cheese. Do you absolutely have to? Yes. Alright, share it. No, I don't. It was stupid. Never mind. Oh no, we made him sad! Guys, think about what you've done. Alright, hey, these dishes need to be washed. Why don't you come and do that? Okay. He hasn't done anything. Last I checked, the tub needs a cleaning. Help me scrub it down as best as you can. No need to be perfect. We're all just human. I don't know if you're human, though. You monsters. We're gonna make this work. Okay. Are there still books scattered on the floor of the bedroom? If so, would you like to put them back on the shelf? Just like that. Perfect. Now then, how about you come and clear these dishes off the table?
After the intense set of prison games, this house cleaning level almost feels like cleansing. It's the moment after a particularly difficult or traumatic experience where you just need to let it sit and digest inside of you, and eventually cohere into something meaningful.
So we're cleaning. So 1, house cleaning is so difficult. How do you do it? 2, are all houses this easy to clean? Or 3, do these chores ever end? What do we tell this man? House cleaning is difficult. Is it easy? Or are all these houses easy? Or do these chores ever end? Alright, we have a vote for 3. I agree. Do chores ever end? That's the vibe I'm feeling, because I don't want to do chores for the rest of my life. Even though it's technically what we're doing. We're doing chores literally for the rest of our lives. This guy spent, what, 2 months on this game? And this is all we've done? Just clean? 2 months sitting at your computer. Darling, let me tell you something. Whatever work you do, you have absolutely got to own it. Otherwise, it owns you. So why don't we be with the task at hand and leave the future chores to future you? Present you wants to smooth out the rug in the bedroom.
Of all his work, actually, this was the only one that he called me up to ask me to come over and look at it. This was during a period of a few months where he was like grossly happy all the time. Just walked around with a constant smile on his face.
What? It's okay. Smooth out the rug in the... Trust me, you want to do this one. Again? Looks like the tub's gotten rather dirty. Would you mind tidying it up a bit? Oh my goodness. Earlier, when I said I had a really cheesy thought, I was going to say it occurs to me that this one's house is a lot like one's soul. You take care of it, and it takes care of you. Yeah. Don't know why I feel so weird about saying that. Oh. Yes, we got so many 3s. So for this one, should we say, I get it. That's a weird thing to say to someone you just met. Or 2, yeah, you're right. That's pretty cheesy. Or 3, but there's a bit of truth in it, no? So, should we say, that's a weird thing to say to someone you just met? Or, yeah, you're right, pretty cheesy? Or 3, fuck, you're right. Lemurs with the 3, there's a lot of truth in it. We agree. Do we agree? 1, we be distant. Okay, you guys are going to end this man's life. You're going to hurt him. You guys are literally gonna look into his clean face. And this is how we turn up. All right, let's just say it. What a weird thing to say. ... Anyways, so yeah, he ignores us. So I guess housekeeping. Let's just keep on doing this. Books, would you please clean up the books? Thanks. Dude, he's going to enslave us. We have no choice but to obey him, and this is all what you guys do. Oh goodness, those pillows on the couch are a real mess. Would you go straighten them up a bit?
I'm glad he found some peace.
Question. Do you enjoy this?
Of course, it can't last.
What?
The music stops, your companion is gone, it's time to leave. The door at the top of the hill is now open as well. Again, you can't stay in the dark space for too long. You just can't. You have to keep moving. It's how you stay alive.
What? That's terrifying. Everything just stopped at this. Wow. SX. How about a Poggies? Can I like walk? You can just, what? So you can just walk on through? Chompy, Jonathan? Big snack vibes? Bro, okay, I'm terrified. So this guy studied all these games. It's not even stairs, just a ramp. Oh, ooh! Lamp? Lamp?
Which is the whole point of the puzzle doors, right? That sooner or later you have to pick up and move. I really thought that was the point of it.
Okay, now we are September 2009, almost a complete years.
This one gets a bit goofy.
Oh my goodness, we're in a classroom. Why are you here today? Was it to improve your life? Was it to get a better job? Was it to make your relationships more meaningful? No, sir, no. You came here to become perfect. Very perfect. The workshop is going to teach you how to be perfect. I want your friends, the people in your life, to look at you and think, wow, this person is a better human than I am right now. Who do you think about that way in your own life? Who do you know who is so well developed as a person that they make you feel disgusted with yourself, compared to whom you feel useless, selfish, ungrateful? I intend to make you into that person. Perfection is within your grasp. And the question is not how we do it, and how do we do it effortlessly. This is easy. It is so easy. It is so
About
easy.
halfway through the game,
Being
the perspective
perfect is
shifts.
effortless. Oh, wait, Nani? Being perfect is effortless. All right, 1, this is the key. How do I activate it with no effort? 2, oh wait, I don't think we have a way to save.
And you play as the teacher. And suddenly, you discover that your teacher is just as bigoted and afraid as you are. Oh, and also you can move around the classroom now.
Lucy is that person. No. That's the real plot twist. Oh, you can move around. So 1, this is the key. How do I achieve it with no effort? Or 2, on the way to work, I told an elderly person to stop contributing to society. 3, kids should not follow their dreams. What? Can I say 2 and 3? On the way to work, I told an elderly person to stop contributing to society. Oh my gosh. 3, kids should not follow their dreams. Hey, what's up, Katie Biscuits? How you doing? Welcome to the game called The Beginner's Guide. Actually, Darkwater recommended this game. And so far, we're going through it together, and it's something else. It's something else. 3 versus 3. Kids should not follow their dreams. So we're voting. I don't think we can vote for 2 and 3, but I figured we might as well put that vote out there just in case we can, because I'm gonna try. Yeah, so there's different options. We have a whiteboard so we can tally up votes as well for what we should respond in the game. It's pretty good. But how have you been? Been enjoying your streams lately? You've been really just killing it. Oh, I alt-tabbed. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. Forgive me. And you're doing good. I like the music they have in here. Oh, where am I? All right, let's try 3. Kids should not follow their dreams. Oh, it works? Okay, if it's grayed out, it still works. 1. Well, let me tell you right now, if it isn't effortless, then it's not the right answer. 2, I still love you. It's just the way you make me feel cold on the inside. 3, being alone must be awful. So I think what the yellow is as a teacher is what I'm saying to these people. Being like, you know what I'm saying, being perfect is effortless. And then the gray is what I think in the inside, and yellow is what I'm gonna say, like verbally. So my thoughts versus what I'm saying. So 2, I still love you. It's just that you make me feel cold on the inside. So these are thoughts as a teacher I'm having because I'm like a teacher. And I'm crazy because I'm jumping up and down to the sky. The one person in the back, in the classroom. I'll stand on the desk. Might as well. Podium. Alright. You guys want to do 2? Alright. I still love you. It's just that you make me feel cold on the inside. And 1. Thank goodness all of you perceive me to be wise and intelligent. 2. Drinking is not hurting my life. Oh my goodness. Is that Shadow? Hi, Shadow. Oh my goodness. How have you been? My dear lovely Shadow. Of the Reaper? 1 soul being reaped? Imagine your professor standing on the podium. Yo, okay? You don't have to imagine it. You see it right here. Okay, I'm teaching you how to be perfect. Effortlessly perfect. So what should I respond? Thank goodness all of you have perceived me as wise and intelligent, which is the truth. Or 2, drinking is not hurting my life, which is a lie I tell myself. 3, if you are torturing yourself trying to find the right solutions for your life, you're not doing it right. Just missing everybody. You've been good. Update me. Have you been working? I know your work situation kind of been sucking balls lately. You want to say 1? Thank goodness all of you perceive me as wise and intelligent. Children of the classroom. 1 singular person. Jonathan says drinking is not hurting my life. That's how you comfort me? I realize there's a lamppost back there. Alright, so we need someone to break it. 1 or 2. You work at the hospital now. I'm glad, Shadow. That's awesome. We'll have to play Overwatch together sometime. Some hot fire. We need... Okay, 1 and 2. There's a tiebreaker on the 1 and 2. Never pick the inspiring one. I'm not drinking. I mean... Sir. Lamb. Okay, Shadow. Should I go for 1 or 2? I want to stand still right here. Okay, we're gonna might have to stand for 3 hours. Is this what you guys want? Is drinking hurting my life? Am I not wise and intelligent? Am I just making you guys torture yourselves to be perfect? I like number 2. Drinking is not hurting my life. Do you understand that you won't be happy until you love me? This is for you. Or 2, seek out only one thing. What is the easiest, simplest path forward? 3, ew, I'm developing a cyst. Gross. Cast your votes. So we have thoughts. So I think we're missing someone who like we think loves us. I think what's going on is they're going through a breakup because the prison one and then to the whatchamacallit, the one where he's cleaning. I think he was like, you know, he was kind of had somebody to almost like talk to, and then now he has these thoughts, and I think it's like he just wants to be better, and now these thoughts about love, I don't know if that's like hinting towards something that's going, yeah. You're liking number 2. No, Furious says 2. She calls me. Your bed? If you're heading to bed, that is nice too. Okay, you guys are saying seek out the only thing, the easiest, simplest path. Say less, fam. Okay, the next one. 1. Just kidding. Or 2. Anyone want to do some ecstasy after this? Or 3. There is no truth. There is no path. Oh my god, imagine your professor just saying that. Hey kids, want to do drugs? Oh my god. Good night, Shadow. We'll hang out soon. There is no truth. There is no truth. There is no path, says Shadow. Wow, you guys are actually... Okay, you guys are in your feelings. These are all great. Then you're gonna choose 3. We're gonna go down 3, 2. Oh my god, Jonathan. No, Jonathan. There is no truth. There is no path. 1. What if I'm not a good teacher? 2. Do what is easiest. Do what is simplest. Feel what is true. 3. Holy shit, you guys. Something is coming out of the back of the room. Look out. Look out. God. I wonder if any of these matter. Should I tell them? 3? Holy shit, guys. Lemur says, what if I'm not a good teacher? There's important matters happening. But it's interesting because we think of the professor and then what they're looking at is actually terrifying. And like what the thoughts are going on as a teacher that we look up to. So it gives us a different perspective. There's a freaking black hole right there. 3. So you guys are voting for 3. Holy shit, guys. Look out! Nothing, no one. It's coming for you. It's gonna destroy you. Everybody run! Run! So 1, nothing, no one. 2, coming for you. It's going to destroy you. Or 3, everyone run. But the thing is, when it's grayed out, I think they're thoughts in our heads, not the class. I'm parkouring. I'm like the office parkour. Whoosh. Whoosh. I wish I could roll. I bet I can. Hiya. Ugh. 2, it's coming for you. It's gonna destroy you. There's a black hole right there. Okay, 2, it's coming for you. Destroying you. Just destroying everything you've ever been. Alright, let's tell them. Let's just imagine. Everybody run. Thinking. But you just keep on have to talking.
I felt pretty hard for this one. I feel like it's one of the most relatable experiences that you can have. To assume that some other person is perfect and totally fulfilled in every way, and completely miss all of the little flaws that make them painfully human. I think about this game a lot these days.
4. Loading. January 2010. Simpler times. 10 years ago. Okay, so this is our prison.
This one took a lot longer than all the others for Coda to make. It was 4 months between this and the last one.
What? 4 months?
That's twice as long as it took him to make any other game before this. And it's not like it's particularly complex, so I remember I found that a little strange at the time.
Really? Okay, so yeah, I think the meaning of the last one was like the teacher, it's like, I'm teaching you how to be perfect because, you know, when we go to a lecture hall, we see the teacher, it's like, wow, we want to be like them. They know everything, but in reality, they're sitting there, you know, they're scared. They can't say what they actually want to say. They have to, like, you know, adhere to this like perfection that they're trying to make up. But when they're looking back at the crowd, they're like actually a little scared. And I think that's what the black hole represents. And yeah, so very, very interesting. This one took 4 months to make. Let's see what makes it so different. The shelves on the walls, the same painting, very prison-like esque. Your professor sat on the chairs and yelled out, someone spin me. I would leave. I'd be like, I'm paying how much for my education? Oh wait, so this is a stage, backstage. Oh my goodness, that's trippy. This is a stage. This took him 4 months to make. I mean, it's not really complex, but it's like large, so I guess if you're installing all of these like metals and stuff or doing all the textures, it would be like kind of hard and difficult. This would look cool in VR. I mean, yeah, I guess it would. Same professor just smacked himself against a I'm so sorry. The performance is beginning. Places, please. In this scene, you'll be playing as me. So, gosh, forgive me, friends. We are gathering as professionals through this day. First, you'll start out learning against this wall. Leaning against this wall. God, I'm scared you guys. Not even the game scared you. You'd stay there. The woman across the room in this chair is a professional photographer of animals. If you dream to photograph animals professionally, this is your one chance to learn something from her, to gain something, to succeed. Go on, say something to her. Hello! Sorry, I have to leave. Where's the bathroom? Wise. Alright, what should we tell her? 1, hello. 2, sorry. And 3, where's the bathroom? 3, you gotta go. Hope you guys have a good night. Lemur, thanks so much for coming and being part of this experience with me and with us. So, bless your soul. You have a good day, okay? You go kill it out there. You got this. Vic is back and saying 3 because someone needs the bathroom. Okay, Lemur Goat says 3. You guys all say 3. Where's the bathroom? Allons-y. Where's the bathroom? What are you doing? You're deflecting. You're not saying what's actually on your mind. Stop dancing around and have a conversation with this person. 1, I'm super, super scared right now. 2, I like you. 3, here are all my hopes and dreams. Should we say 1, I'm super scared right now, or 2, I like them? Or, God, imagine this is the first time talking to a girl. Here are all my hopes and dreams. I think we're gonna go for the 2 or 3, because I mean 2. You guys are so awkward. Kappa? It's not how you talk to girls in real life, guys. I like you, senpai. Ooh. God, no. I like you. No, that's not what I said to her at all. You're completely missing the tone. You're completely missing the tone of this conversation, guys. I was reserved, but I knew what I wanted. I was confident. For some reason, it was just that one moment, but I was confident. Maybe it was that you need a better feel of the setting, that there was a lot of people around us. I'll give you some props to work with. These cones that bounce when you touch them will represent the people nearby. Let's talk to her again. 1, you must have worked really hard to get where you are. I'll bet you've learned to lean into the pain. What are some sacrifices you had to make? So 1, you worked really hard, so we make her, you know, we boost her ego, because that's exactly how you talk to girls, guys. Take notes. Where's your pen and paper, guys? Boys, take notes. I'm gonna get you a girl. By the end of this episode, you're gonna have 14 girlfriends. That's a Lucy promise. Lucy guarantee every single time. I bet you've learned to lean into the pain. Is 2, so you know, or I don't know what kind of pain this. What's some sacrifice you had to make? You guys are 2. Faithful. Oh, they totally look like airway fresheners. I like this. It feels nice, just to like bounce off of. Okay, I guess we're going for 2. I can't balance 14 girls. I barely have 14 friends. Okay, you're right. Sometimes we can just leave the Lucy guarantee on the ground. I bet you leaned into the pain, my girl. Happy. She's happy. You're messing it all up again. What? You'll freak her out with conversation that gets personal that quickly. Wow, we suck at talking to girls. Vic, we're gonna need you. We need you to amp us up on this one. I'm sorry. I want to try something. Try stepping back from the stage. No, what? Okay. So this one took 4 months to make. A prison. Sir. Sir. Damn, talking to girls sucks. I don't know where to go. Do we go to the back? I'm scared. Do we just leave this world behind? Ah! Yes, this is working. This is what it was like.
The game ends with this eerie premonition of what's going to happen next in Coda's life. The solution to social anxiety, to fears of having to perform and having to chase success, the answer for Coda is to withdraw, to hide himself away. Which is what leads to scenarios like the stairs that slowed you down several games ago, where it just becomes harder and harder to access Coda's inner landscape because he keeps retreating.
Oh, I am getting smaller.
He just keeps backing away from possible connections to anyone other than himself.
I'm so
and to be
tiny.
honest, I didn't consider it very healthy when I first played this game. You know, it looked to me like he was trying to justify the idea of just disconnecting yourself from the world. And that wasn't what I wanted for him or for his games. Because I feel like a lot of his games are inviting me to connect with this person, to bring him closer. But what can you do? After this, Coda went off and took another 5 months to make a new game.
June 2010. My birthday's June 2nd. Jonathan, I know when yours is. To play this game properly, you must have your eyes closed. Right. It's Belly! I said first. The room is getting bigger. The room's getting bigger. You're not getting small. You're getting small. Oh my goodness. You guys are such a... I love you guys so much. This is moments like this. Hey, Belle. Hey, O team. How you doing? Preston, it's good to see you too. Tell Belle to go to bed. You know it. Belle, don't go to bed. Make me art. Big art. Much art. Please. Ooh-oos. What up, what up? Wow, Jonathan with the mockery. Tackle the tackle hug. How you doing, girl? I noticed that you went live and sharing in our Discord. Thank you for letting us know when you go live. It's always so nice to see. It brightens up my mornings. You do be making art. Ooh, what did you make today? Ah, I wish we had like a I wish we had like a temporary mod, like a, you know, like one of those reflective vests that you can put on. I wish we could have like a badge that we could like just give off of one another so we can do the shout outs. So if someone's gonna go lurk, they can be like, oh, can you take this shout out badge for me? And that way I don't have to do it. But I don't want to make everyone mods. I mean, there's really nothing stopping us from doing that. But, you know, I just wish there was something you could like pass around like a little torch. It's Belle, what's up? It's After Hours! How you doing? And welcome to the Beginner's Guide. A very mind-twisting games. Dark Water. Oatsy actually recommended this game. You guys know him. From Diesel Recordings. So, good morning, everyone. It is interesting. I feel like it's nice. So the point of the game is we're learning about this game developer through the games he past created, but they're all abstract and really weird, but they all have some sort of underlining purpose to them, and we further learn about this person's character, whether they're lonely or not, how they interact with others, how they, you know, how they're feeling inside. It's something else, Belfast. You gotta show me your art. I wish I was there to see, but your sketch is in the art museum. But also, guys, Why After Hours is a music channel. So if you guys want to listen to good music, they stream Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and sometimes Sundays. in the late evenings to the early mornings around my time, my old stream times. So check it out. A lot of great artists that I've met off their platform. It's really nice to support those performing artists because, you know, we wake up, we slay. But this one particular one is the Mobius trip. To play this game properly, you must keep your eyes closed. I don't understand. Like, how am I gonna play the game eyes closed? But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. Much love, much love. But it's so good. Yes, and if it's wait, Velfif, if it's a morning for you as well, are you heading to bed? What does your day look like? Are you gonna go grab a snack? Because this is the oh lordy. My eyes are closed. I can't do it with eyes closed. Help, I'm blind. I can't see what's going on. Alright, so should we say blind, can't see anything, or what's going on? There was a giant door and then my vision went black. Everyone's blind except for me. Can you do something? Can you fix this? Be quiet and help me find the shields. If we take too long. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's do
You should probably open your eyes if you haven't already. It's pretty much impossible to solve otherwise. And there is a solution, by the way.
Oh, so this is a oh my goodness, this is not good. This is a puzzle. Can't you do something? Should we just say what's going on? Let's just hit 3. Someone help me. Someone do something. Okay, I'll do something. What's going on? What? We died again. Aww. Narito, Billy, how are you doing? I can't see anything. There's a solution? Oh no, we're going to the thing. Someone, please, someone talk to me. Please don't let this be forever. There's a giant door flying at us. Okay, so I think 2 is the answer. This is the whisper. This is the game. I can't see anything. Someone talk to me. There was a giant door and my vision went black. Then move out of the giant door. Where's shields? Corpse's voice is hot. How? We had to escape the whisper. Help, I'm blind. Oh, there's a door, there's a door. Please tell me how to solve this. Speak something that is honest. I can't keep making this. That's it, that's the truth. Wait, 5 months? It took him 5 months to make this?
Like I said, I was getting concerned. First off, he's never been this explicit in his work about exactly what he's thinking. So where's that coming from? But then even weirder, his work has potentially stopped being an outlet for him. Not like he's having trouble iterating on ideas, but he literally just can't think of new ideas anymore. And in person, he was being a lot more distant than usual. Like, you know how sometimes a person will just deflect anything that you say in order to keep themselves disconnected all the time? It was that kind of thing. Here was the point in my relationship with Koda where I really started to wonder if he needed my help in some way.
That's so sad. It took him 5 months to create something. So this is the Whisper. So one of the first games that we played was Escape the Whisper. That, like, yeah. I don't feel it anymore. I'm out of ideas. 3, it's draining me. Oh no. I don't know what to say. Damn, he's just like me. I feel like as a creative, we feel this. 1, I don't feel it anymore. Keep going, keep talking. Talking to the door. Honest things. I haven't been honest. I can't figure out how to say the thing. I thought it was going to be easy. I don't know. What do we say as creatives? What do you guys think? 1, I haven't been honest. 2, I can't figure out how to say the thing. And 3, I thought it was gonna be easy. 3? You think 3? I thought it was gonna be easy. Belle, how are you feeling? What are your thoughts? As an artist feeling this way, what would you say that is the truth to yourself? Am I going to be killed by a giant door, says this person. 2, I just can't figure out the thing to say. 3 is what Coda would say no. I feel 2, honestly, that's what I would say. Wait, I thought what Coda would say? Okay, let's do 2 then. For the raid height. You're doing, it's working! I can't figure out how to say the thing. I'm alone. I'm stuck in it. I have to work harder. For me, I would say I have to work harder because that's like my response to everything. It's toxic. Or 2, I'm stuck in it. Or 1, I'm alone. Borb, you're back and you're too tired. Hey, it's good because that means you're going to sleep so good, Borb. You sleep well, okay? Sleep well. See you later. I'll update you on any exciting new things that come up. Till then, we are playing this game. 2, I'm always stuck in my art. All right, we're on the 2 train. Y'all confirmed it. Let's go. Good night, Borb. Sleep well. We're going to be okay, says Truth. Oh. Took him 5 months to make that?
His games are going to get more desperate from here on out.
Oh,
After
no.
this game, it's almost 6 months before he finishes something new.
There's a tree. V loves trees. V is a man who owns a mango tree farm. I guess that would be called an orchid. Mango tree farm. Where did this island come from? 2, how do I get out of here? And 3, hello? Is anyone there? Which one, chat, will you choose on this fine day? Would we say 1? Where did this island come from? Or 2? How though? 3, bruh. I mean, I feel like saying hello, is anyone there? It's like, does it matter? Yes, an orchard. 2, train? How do I get out of here? This game is about Coda. So there is a game developer who started making games in 2008. Have you played Stanley Parable? The Stanley Parable? Well, this game is from the same guy who wrote the Stanley Parable. And what happened is there's this guy who used to make games. And they, I guess, got the file, or I don't know. So that we're exploring the games he created from 2008 forward, and they've never been released to the public. They're just on his computer. He just pretty much makes them for himself, like personal art projects. And each game gets more advanced, and they're all connected somehow. And you kind of learn and you learn about Coda, the person who made them, and it's like, what kind of person is he? Is he sad? Is he lonely? But also it's really interesting because it depicts the struggles of a creative. So thoughts that Belfast, all of us, you know, who really, really struggle with the creative life or have struggled, kind of understand that you're always, you know, you're in this like weird space. And I think this guy visualized that and represents it in a very weird, abstract way. It was a good game. Flex. All right, so let's say 2 because oh, nope, Jonathan says 1. V, since you just got in here and we're having coffee together, what do you say? 1, where does this island come from? 2, how do I get here? And 3, is anyone out there? 2, how did I get here? Says Jonathan. I mean, do I even want to leave? What is the point of this? All right, let's go 2. Oh, what is this? How do I get out of here? There's a path, more trees. Is that a person? How lovely! It's been a long time since I've talked to anyone. What's wrong? You look lost. I don't know who's talking to me. I'm completely out of 1, I'm completely out of ideas. 2, when I try to create, I feel empty. 3, I have nothing left to give to my work. Oh my goodness, my heart, guys. The music is weird. I wonder how he makes the music. No, me. No, me, I'm weird. So completely ideas 1, 2. When I try to create, I feel empty. 3, I have nothing left to give to my work. For me, I feel like in my creative, I always say I'm completely out of ideas. It's like I have nothing left to give to my work would be so sad. Like this is, I think, a crying out for help. So should we go with 1? But this is a really beautiful... I mean, it's interesting. Oh, I realized the path disappeared. The twos? The twos. When I try to create, I feel empty. Oh no! Oh no. What happened? Did something change? 1, there was a machine that kept me going and it stopped. 2, I'm trying to find this engine that used to protect me, to start it again. I can't get to that tree. I want to move from this tree to that tree. So, engine, or sorry, 1, there was a machine that kept me going. Or 2, I'm trying to find the engine to start it up again. Oh god, it scared me. So 1 or 2 on this one. Dos. I don't know, I would say 1. Yeah, I'm feeling 1 as well. Any confirmations on 1, or is V crazy? Nari, Jonathan, and V. We all agree. 1. There was a machine, and it's just stopped. It just broke inside. We're just dying. It's so lonely. And then more pass. Now there's a fork in the road. Dun, dun, dun. Should go to left. Wait, you're looking for a machine? I think I know where it is. It's a washing machine? What? 1. 2, you have to take me to it. 3, I need to see it. To know why it stopped. What is that sound? The right side of the brain is creative. Oh no! Okay, sorry. I went to the left side. Let's redo. Right side. Alright, I need to... Let's just say, 3. I need to see it to know why it stopped. Wait, when I touch this thing. No, wait. How did that sound make? Or you have to take me to it, or what? Ask her a redo. It isn't far. I know where it is. 1, what? 3. Okay, 3, I need to see it. Okay. I need to know why it stopped. Wow, you guys... Oh, chat is... I think you guys are 1 person. I need to know why it stopped. I can take you to it, but there is a problem.
If the last game featured Coda talking explicitly about his creative frustrations,
guarded by a difficult
this
puzzle.
one turns it up to 11. Now, put yourself in my shoes playing this. Here's a friend whose work is exhibiting signs of struggle, frustration, anxiety, depression, even. And yet, still, he keeps making games. He keeps throwing himself into the grinder even when he clearly doesn't have the energy for it anymore. Why? What is it for?
Alright, scouted by a difficult puzzle. If you can help me solve the puzzle, we'll find the machine. Deal. 1 deal, 2 deal. It doesn't matter what I say does it. We're going to end up there one way or another, right? Easy. I guess we just have to agree. Should we say 3? It doesn't matter what I say. We're going to end up right? Or should we just say deal? Oh my goodness, I wish I could just jump in this game even further. One, 2, or 3. I guess 1 and 2 are the same. I need help, guys. I need assistance. Save me from this all. Alright, 3. I should have known. I should have known. Jonathan, wow. There's a ooh, this looks nice, very zenful. Deal. Wow, it changed my answer to deal. Come along, I'll show you.
Because from my perspective at the time, and just what I knew of him, this was a result of how isolated he was. He was in his own little bubble, just sitting at his computer all day, not really showing these games to anyone, not releasing them onto the internet. And so He didn't
Wait, then
have
did he get
anyone
paid for
outside of
these?
himself to connect with. He had no outlet to ground himself on.
Wow. So 1, hey, I've recognized this. 2, I've solved this puzzle before. And 3, this is easy. All right, come along, I'll show you. Here's the puzzle. What do you think? So we've done this. Should we say 1, I recognize it? Because I don't want to, you know, assume it's going to be easy because it might just have a twist. 3. All right. This is easy. You know what? Let's do it. Oh, you want to say 2? Dos? B, you want to break the tide? Oh no! No, we're on the standstill! 2. I've solved this puzzle before. Oh, wonderful. Can you tell me how to do it? First you had to close the door. First you had to open the door. First you press the switch on the inside. None of these are the things. I'm trolling. You're trolling. Okay, so first you had to close the door. First you had to open the door with the latch. First you press the switch on the inside. None of these are the right answer. Or we're not on the inside. You had to close the door, you had to open the door, you had to press the switch on the inside. 2, you had to open the door. Okay, now what? Now you have to open the first, now you had to close the first door. Now you had to open the first door. Now you have to switch on the inside. Close the first door. Okay, what's next? Now, just press the switch here. 3. Wow, Jonathan. I want to hit the lever.
Talk yourself out of loneliness. It doesn't work that way. You can't be the one writing both the questions and the answers. Then there's no movement. Then there's no circulation. If all of your anxieties are being channeled into your work, then if the work ever fails, you have no backup and you're just going to crash.
When I try to create, I feel empty. How do we get out of here? I need to see it to know why it stopped. What is this deal? There's a machine that kept me going and it stopped. I've solved this puzzle before. So this is our answers. Ah, that was so simple. Can't believe I never solved it before this. So now our answers are surrounding us. All right, so 1, what are you talking about? There is no machine here. These are just words on some walls. You weren't talking to me. Okay, okay. We got some hands to throw around. I see some sass from the Jonathan. All right, so should we say 1, 2, or 3? 1 being, what are you talking about? 2, there is no machine here. Or 3, these are just some words on a wall. Bruh, this is so sad. Like, I'm scared of, like, what to type. The frickiest of hex of dips. V says 1? Okay. V, I'm listening to you. Jonathan, I'm listening to you. I'm out here. I see you. Oh, that was so simple. Here we are. Trust me, you'll see. You had to say that your work is fun and easy. You had to say that game development is simple and joyous and that you love it 100% of the time. Do I say okay, sure, or all right? 1 being okay, making games is simple. 2 being sure, making games, it's easy. And 3, all right, making games is effortlessly. Should I just press them all at the same time? Making games is effortlessly, easy or simple. Wait, what does that sound? I just realized, is there someone crying in the background? The biggest words, effortless. Do you guys hear that too, or is that just me? Go for 3? Okay. And I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be Coda having a panic attack. It's literally what I feel. Wait, what? You have to, but what are you talking about? You have to open the door. I get it. The weird thing to say is just someone. Guys! That's what you said earlier! You guys did it! That's a weird thing to say to someone you just met. What are you talking about? No, I don't remember going through any puzzle. That's what we said when we lied. Oh, guys! Oh, that feels wonderful, but it wasn't true. Why did the walls just crumble? Or 3, why did I feel so awful when I said that? Someone wailing. I know, it's so creepy. It's so creepy. What? Okay, so should we say 1, 2, or 3? But it wasn't true. Why did the walls just crumble? And why do I feel so awful when I said that? I don't know what to say. Should we say 2? Like, why is it crumbling the walls? With our past answers. That's so creepy. I'm scared. Okay, V will lead the way with 2. Why do the walls just crumble? Don't worry about it. Just keep talking. Just say that creation is easy. No, it's not. It's so freaking hard. When I make games, I feel completely energized. Or 2, I am constantly excited and enthusiastic about my work. 3, it is easy. It never stops being easy. I'm just gonna go with whatever says. 2 says Naruto. So should we go with 2? With Naruto? 1. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're all going with B. Oh, when I make games, I feel completely energized. That is so wonderful. Keep going.
Seeing this game at the time that he made it, it looked really unhealthy to me. I was watching him do this to himself, and I hated it. I hated seeing him so trapped.
Oh.
It's like,
Sneeze.
video games are not worth this amount of suffering.
I'm sorry, that's way worse than the wailing in the background. I apologize. Okay, keep going. Every time I make something, I feel better about myself. 2, just never stop creating and you'll never feel bad. And 3, it's a simple solution. Hey, Jonathan, it's time for you to face your anxiety and depression. And what do you think? Every time I make something, I feel better about myself. 2, just never stop creating and you'll never feel bad. And 3, it's such a simple solution. It's time to face your fears, okay? With just Gab's a hug. No. No. I guess we're all gonna just die here together. Don't worry about me. A place this nice, I'll be glad to stay here all night. Oh, it's 2 in Japanese. God. Just never stop creating and you'll never feel bad.
This is someone I really cared about. And I used to get so much joy out of seeing him create. For him to suddenly become angry and frustrated like this, it was the worst thing for me.
1, none of this is helping. 2, I'm going to vomit. And 3, please, where is the machine? I feel like as a creative, I would say, please, where is the machine? Because none of this is helping. Usually when I'm going to vomit, I just vomit. I don't actually think about it. Oh, that's so sad. 1, none of this is helping. You agree? I mean, we're all okay. We all agree here. Naruto, you feeling the agreement? I mean, I just want to get out of the way. Stop. Make the wailing stop. Patience, you have to trust me. I promise this will work. Please continue. Oh my goodness. So he puts all his thoughts from before into this game. Pain breezes effortlessly off me. Any sacrifices made for my work are worth it 100% of the time. Or 3, it always pays off eventually. Pain breezes effortlessly off me. Any sacrifice made for my work, it always pays off eventually. You know what? I always tell myself that too. I always say, you know what, just Lucy, just keep on going. Future Lucy. Just peace. We're riding the backseat of me right now. Yes, more. Keep going.
I don't know. This is what I felt at the time. I don't know how else to explain it.
1, there is no shame.
I wanted it to stop more than anything. I had never felt so rotten. I needed more than I had ever needed anything for this to stop.
Yeah, me too. Right now, I just want this to like end. There's no shame, no fear, no guilt. 2, I will be saved by my work. 3, I believe this unquestioningly. I am a vessel for certainty. How do we feel? There's no shame, no fear, and no guilt. That I will be saved from my work magically by number 2. Or I believe this unquestioningly. I'm a vessel for certainty. This is insane. This is so sad. Like, I actually, like, I hate this. Like, I'm getting stressed out. Go on, B. Chompy. We eat up your answers. Papa V, please lead us to the promised land. I totally relate to this. This is what makes me so sad. I'll be saved by my work. Oh my god. Incredible, that's it, I'm free. Is that someone in there? I'm free. Coda? Oh,
but
no.
It didn't stop. After finishing this one, Coda takes another 7 months and comes up with a new game.
That's so sad. May 2011. Oh my goodness. Guys, if you ever feel this way, I'm here for you. I'll be the person telling you to press 1, 2, or 3. Guard, okay. Ma'am, glad to see you arrived safely. We captured the machine. It's waiting for you now. You can begin the interrogation whenever you like. Wait, I intend to be quick. 2, I intend to be quiet. And 3, I intend to be brutal. How are we going to treat our creative self this evening? Are we going to be like, yo, you going to work today? Or we're going to give him a little schmacky schmacks? Do we intend to be quiet and be like, you know? Or do we intend to be quick? Slap, easy peasy. I wish it was this simple IRL. Mood though, right? Like gosh. This game is making me feel things for how weird it is. Just talk to the tween. 1, I intend to be quick. You right? Very good, very good. Just be warned when someone calls the press. So we might have a bit of tension on this one. Also, one thing you should know about the machine. It calls itself Coda. Hello, Chris. Will we get to see the machine? Oh, get done with the machine. It calls itself Coda. So this is the puzzle that we're facing today.
And of course, it's the machine.
The machine. You stopped. 1, you stopped feeding us. 2, your work was keeping us alive. And 3, your work was keeping us healthy. Huh. Should we tell him? So, let's tell him. You stopped feeding us. Your work was keeping us alive. Or 3, your work was keeping us healthy. 2. This is just ready. You guys are so fast. Okay, these people are out there. Can you imagine what pain you put them through? 2, it was only because of your creations that any of us could make it through every day. 3, how could we possibly go back to trusting you to do this job? Oh my goodness. I feel that, like, you know, when you feel like your work is worthless. This is so depression, guys. It's only because of creations. So 1, there's people out there you're letting down. 2, creations were making us through the day, and now 3, how can we trust you? 2, tears. Big tears. So here's what needs to happen. You need to go to the people who are out there and apologize to them. 2, you have to admit to the people that you allowed them to suffer. Or 3, I've been so alone. Show you teabag the machine. I can't even climb up the machine. So go out to the people and apologize to them. I don't know if that makes any sense though. Like, why would you apologize to them? Or 2, you have to admit to the people that you allowed them to suffer. Which also, I think 3. I think 3 would be a reasonable choice because, I mean, we are alone. We don't really need to apologize to anyone about art, right? Like, B says 3, so that's the word. B has the right words for us. 1, apologize for leaving me. Sir, it's so alone. No, nothing? 2, think carefully. I know how to hurt you. Or 3, I've seen the thing you fear. So how are we going to interrogate this person? Think carefully. I've seen how you fear, or nor nothing. Throwing V under the bus simulator. V, if you turn us down the wrong path of spiraling depression, I'm going to have to, like, somehow conjure up therapy for all of us in chat right now. So are we gonna intimidate them by saying I know how to hurt you? Oh, we're gonna question them further. No, nothing? Oh my gosh, we all in agreement. Lead us to the promised land, D. Alright then, I'll apologize to the people on your behalf. That's his greatest fear then. This is his biggest fear. He doesn't like people. Spotlight? My followers? Or are we gonna address them as my friends? How do we open this? I mean, I think we're all introverts here, so, I mean, none of us are fit to answer this question or to even giving the statement right now, but we're going to address them as my friends. He leads away. It falls on me, 1, to deliver the bad news, or 2, I have a trembling revelation. Oh my god, this is so excessive. We gonna go extra? Oh my god. Oh god, milk and coffee isn't as bad as I thought. 1, it falls on me to deliver some very bad news. 1, is it the machine will stop apologizing to us? Will not, oh sorry, the machine will not apologize to us, or 2, refuse to admit that it deliberately hurt us. So how we schmack these? How do we schmack the machine? Give it a good spanking. Do we say not apologizing or refuse to admit it deliberately hurt us? Red, I feel like you're a people person. Just kidding, we're all introverts. What would you say about this machine? Would you say 1 or 2? V says 1, and I think we're all followers of V. Would we say 1? My god, this agreement though. I'm gonna have to go for it. This may be how. Alright, well I'm gonna press 1 then. The agreement is too strong. 1, but this is not important. We are stronger than it thinks we are. 2, we'll find a way to live without it. We do not need its games. So 1, we are stronger together as a people. Or 2, F it, we don't need it. 2, say less, fam, say less. 1, let us pay its retribution. Or 2, let us show it that we are not failures. So we're showing our inner soul, our soul. Are we going to pay retribution, or are we going to show it? We're going to prove ourselves. 1 or 2. This is so sad. 2. We're not failures. We're not failures. We got this. So 1, follow me. We will destroy the machine. Or 2, follow me. We will destroy everything that the machine has created. So are you going to self-destruct, or are you going to destroy yourself? Are you going to, are you going to destroy everything around you, or are you going to destroy yourself? You're going to destroy yourself. Okay, self-destruction. Let's go. Let's destroy the machine. What? We're back to the stage. Wait, what? The gun? R9? 1, Coda, I'll make sure your work dies here. 2, I'll make sure you are known forever. So, our soul, do we want the work to die here, or do we want to be known forever? Oh no! Oh no! What's the verdict?
So now the work is becoming self-destructive. And I'll tell you, at the time that I first played this game, shortly after he made it, here's what I'm thinking to myself. I'm thinking that Code is stuck in his own head, and that it's having a very negative effect on him, and that all he needs to do is just start showing his work to people, to get some actual feedback on his games. It might get him out of isolation.
What? We didn't have to choose.
As I'm thinking this, I realized that I could be the one to initiate it. Because it would never occur to Coda to start actively soliciting feedback, so what if I did it for him? If he could see the difference it would make to have more actual conversations with other human beings, would that bring him out of his mental spiral? Would it give him confidence in himself? Would it bring meaning back into his work?
So this, oh, so you destroy all the games he made before. So this has took him 6 months to recycle everything that he made. So he like uses and like all his past stuff. Oh no.
So I started showing Coda's work to people. I took this one, and the islands which you just played, the theater, the notes, the house cleaning game, and some of the prison escape games. I brought them to people that I knew and trusted. I asked their opinions. And the great part is that they really loved his games. You know, the point of it all was just to give him some external reference point, but they genuinely loved his work. There was nothing for him to be afraid of.
What? Then what happens? Aww. Luna on the Zans again. Welcome to the Beginner's Guide, where V takes the reins on this, and now we are going through Coda's mind. So Coda is a creative developer. Oh my god, the gun just comes out. Okay. We
Can
can't
you
move.
see why I felt like this was the right thing to do? Because it's the thing that I always feel like I need, to be told that my work is
goodness.
good. That I am good.
What do I say?
When someone really
Criticism.
connects with a thing that I've made,
Paintball
when they
vibes.
see themselves purely in my work, there's nothing that feels better. And I got to give that very same feeling to my friend. I did something, I really felt like I'd done something good. Like I was a good person. I felt like there was a friend who was in trouble and was unhappy and maybe didn't like themselves, and I could fix it. If I could give him this gift, maybe I could fix the problem. When they told me how much they enjoyed his games, it was the best feeling. It was the absolute best feeling.
Oh,
It made me feel
no.
so happy. So beautifully, beautifully happy.
We don't have a choice but to kill the machine. Are we at what?
So anyway, Coda finishes this game, and then really he just kind of takes off for a while. So this is June of 2011, and I didn't hear anything from him for several weeks, I guess.
No.
And so out of nowhere, one day I get an email, and it's got a private link to a new game of Coda's.
Oh, a new game.
This one is called The Tower, and to my knowledge, it's the last game that Coda ever made.
Oh.
So let's take a look.
What happened to Coda? June. So our birthday again, Jonathan. Well, yeah. The Tower. We're celebrating a birthday, and we get this game called The Tower, which looks really nice. Very well done. He takes off for a while. There's a fork in the road. The right side is Creative Brain, so you right, Narito? We're gonna take the right side.
And this is where I have trouble saying anything meaningful about Coda's work. Because more than anything else, The Tower just feels distant. It feels like it's trying to distance itself from the world. It's a very cold game.
So this is last game. This is the one to end it all. It's ominous.
This room
It's
actually
dark.
has a maze in it.
His mind is like a maze, really.
Except that all the walls of the maze are invisible. And then every time you touch one of the walls, there's this awful flashing and noise, so the experience is really miserable. The game goes beyond not being meant to be played. It actually seems to despise the player for trying to play it at all. But I do want to show you the rest of the levels, so when you're ready to continue, press enter and I'll put a bridge over the maze.
Okay, thanks. I just wanted to see what happened. Okay, so he makes a very impossible puzzle. Very impossible. So that's so sad. So this is someone. So if you played Stanley Parable, the guy who made the game, he I guess is taking Coda's work and showcasing it. Unless this is a work of.
And to be fair, it's not like this is the first game that's needed some modification to be playable. Like the house cleaning game. You know, that one used to actually loop the cleaning chores and you just cleaned a house forever. I had to cut it off so that you could exit the house and the game would actually end. But that game had an idea that it was actually trying to communicate. What's the deeper idea behind the invisible maze?
That life is just never.
The only way past
gotta
this
be figured
challenge
out.
is to randomly guess the 6-digit code. Like the invisible maze, it's frustrating to me, because it's the opposite of everything else that Coda has made. It doesn't encourage thought or engagement. It doesn't ask anything of me except a lot of my time.
But we all just want to spend time
If
together.
I could have reached him during this time, then maybe I could have asked him, but I couldn't. I still don't really understand why this is here. I'll put the code on the ground for you here, though. So
Yeah, imagine how long it'll take me to do the thing. 1. One, 5. Oh wow, I passed the 5. Awkward. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to count. 5, 1, 6. 1. Oh my goodness, I did it again. No counting for me. And 7. Yeah. Red knows something. Wow. I call hacks. Oh, stairs. Okay. Apparently we're a fan of stairs in this game. We like stairs. I don't know who the heck likes stairs, but... Yeah, it's so cold. It's so, like, it's not warmth. It's not beautiful. It's so lonely. Now you're in an empty room all alone.
The switch to open this door is actually on the other side of the door, meaning that it's literally impossible to solve from this side.
Locked out.
So even if you somehow brute forced your way through the first 2 challenges and you got to this point, there's actually just no way to progress. And it's scary for me, the idea of Coda cutting himself off entirely, just saying, you know, that's it, that's the end of the conversation, not giving me any way to fix the problem. I feel like a failure, I guess, when I can't fix the problem.
I think this is a cry out for help,
But I can
guys.
open this door for you, so let me do that. Was I a failure for not understanding this game? I mean, I don't know why I would be. It's not like everything needs to have a solution, but I feel it somehow. I feel like I failed, and I don't understand why.
Okay.
I remember, it's June of 2011. I'm playing this for the very first time. And as I'm playing, I'm thinking to myself,
oh, hug Coda.
I don't know this person. I have no idea who this person is. It wasn't the guy I knew. It wasn't my friend. I had come to so many conclusions from looking at all of his work up to this point, and then suddenly none of them... I had been trying to, though. That was the thing. For years, I was trying to get to know him, to understand who he actually was and what he stood for. I asked him so many times to please just tell me what his games mean to him. I asked him please to tell me what the 3 dots mean. And he wouldn't.
3 dots. There's 3 dots? Or just like in that one game, the 3 dots. The lamps. And he wouldn't tell him what it means? Dude! There's obviously a cry out for help. All he had to do was talk.
I just felt so strongly that if I could have connected with him, that if I could have somehow made his work my own, that I would finally be once and for all happy. It was that I needed to see myself in someone else.
Aw, he wanted to help.
To be someone other than me. But he stopped and left. And it felt somehow like I had failed.
Let's go to the right. That's right, Naruto. I see you. Creative side. Aww. Tears, just sad. Big TT vibes. Where did I screw up? This really makes me think. Right side. Dear Davy. I would cry.
I'm the reason that you stopped making games, aren't I? It's because of what I did. I poisoned it for you.
I'm gonna cry, guys! Dear Davy, thank you for your interest in my games. I need to ask you to not speak to me anymore. What the fuck? Both paths always lead to the same path. Okay, V, deep. Davy! That's so sad. That's so sad. Oh my gosh. Davy, it's not you. I wonder
I
at
don't think
times
I
why
ever
you
told
think
you
I am
this,
making these games for you.
but when I took your work and I was showing it to people, it actually felt... It felt as though I were responsible for something important and
I mean,
valuable.
you wrote your name on a wall, so... Fuck. This is worse than a breakup. Davy, I would never do this to you. Saying no is always tough. You're so infected my personal space.
The
Impossible.
people who played them, they treated me like I was important. They really listened and cared about what I had to say. Even though I was showing your work, I felt good about myself. Finally. For a moment, while I had that, I liked myself.
Because you wanted to be the hero. So that's the game, maybe. Like, that's the solution, is he wanted to be the hero. So you've so infected my personal space that it's impossible. I did begin to plant solutions in my work somewhere hidden between games. Okay. If there was an answer, a meaning, would it made you any happier? Would you stop taking my games and showing them to people against my wishes? Giving them something that is not yours to give? Violating the one boundary that keeps me safe? Wow. Would you stop changing my games? Stop adding lampposts to them? So he thinks Davy added the lampposts. Would you simply let them be what they were?
And I didn't have anything left to show people. I just had to be with myself. And as soon as that happened, there was no feeling at all. Nothing.
Tell him, Jonathan.
Less than nothing. What does that mean?
Oh my gosh. When I'm around you, I feel physically ill. You desperately need something and I cannot give it to you. I literally do not have it. Struggling to come up with new ideas is not making me depressed. Low points are just a part of the process. The fact that you think I am frustrated or broken says more about you than about me. I realize that this doesn't make sense to you yet. Which is fine. You're not my problem to solve. But I do hope that one day it clicks, that you make peace with this thing you are wrestling.
I'm afraid that I did something really stupid because I don't like myself.
Don't say anything. What? It's a dark room. Oh my gosh. You missed one? I missed one?
That's why I'm releasing this collection of your work. Is because I haven't been able to find any other way to reach you. I've tried everything. And so a part of me has hope that if I put this compilation out into the world, and if I put my name on it, that maybe enough people will play it so that it'll find its way to you, so that I can tell you that I'm sorry. I know I screwed up. If I apologize to you truly and deeply, will you start making games again?
Missed one?
Please. I need to feel okay with myself again. And I always felt okay as long as I had your work to see myself in. I mean, is something wrong with me?
Oh.
Because I know that I did an awful thing, and I'm doing it again right now. Like, I'm showing people your work, but I can't stop myself from doing it. That's how badly I need to feel something again, like I'm an addict. There has to be something wrong with me. Can I apologize? What if I tell you I was wrong? Will that work? Will that fix it? I don't know. I don't think it will, but there's nothing else that I can do. Just tell me what you want. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please, start making games again. Please help me. Please give me some of whatever it is that makes you complete. I want whatever that wholeness is that you just summoned out of nothing and you put into your work. You were complete in some way that I never was. I want to know I want to know how to be a good person. I want to know how not to hate myself. Please.
The walls are closing in, guys.
I'm fading, and all I want is to know that I'm going to be okay.
Heh. Epilogue. Okay. Tears has appeared. Oh, okay, so we woke up with her on the ground. Looking upwards. This looks nice. Really well done. Okay.
More.
Lampposts, bigger
more
big
love,
papa.
more praise, more people telling me that I'm good. Always more. It's like a disease.
Train station with more lampposts? Wow, okay. I don't know where to go. Do we just try to get in one? Oh, there's a door right there. Oh, Mikey! How are you doing? Wow, this is actually pretty nice. Where are we gonna sit down? Is there any food? Anything? We're exploring a train currently. Solution.
Solution.
What? Okay, that's strange. Sure. It is what it is. And you're good.
I guess if someone had told me ahead of time
therapy
that he
after
just
this.
really enjoyed making prison games, maybe I wouldn't have thought he was so desperate. I wouldn't have told so many people that he was depressed. Maybe he just likes making prisons.
Maybe he just likes making prisons. Oh, that's so sad. Because he doesn't think he's broken. He just likes making these games that, like, I guess, explore the creative mind.
Even now, the disease is telling me to stop. Don't show people what a shitty person you are. They'll hate you.
Go to the right always. So the sand in this room. Go to the right. Sand. There's a mirror. Can we look at ourselves? No, that's a empty painting, I guess? A dark room. Let's enter the dark room. So it's like a deep underground tunnel-like thing. The door disappeared. So let's go towards the light that's over there. It's like an underground parkade. Or just an underground thing with pillars inside to keep it up.
If I knew that my life depended on finding something to be driven by other than validation, what would that even be?
We're in my house. The cave.
It's strange, but the thought of not being driven by external validation is unthinkable.
I'm driven by external validation.
Like, I actually cannot conceive of what that would be like.
Yeah, Coda Loki, yes. The biggest of all brains. Thick brain. Thickest brain cells. Okay, more cave-like features.
What
Your
now?
room is over there. Oh yeah, I can see Naruto just down over there. Jonathan, what are you doing down there? All alone. Father V, are you up there? Is that you?
I think I need to go.
A cockroach was on your bed? Oh god!
I'm sorry, because I know that I said that I would be here and I would walk
Ugh.
you through this, but
Ugh.
I'm starting to feel like I have a lot of work to do. I have a lot that I need to make up for. And so I'm just gonna
lie here and just
Okay.
look at the world. Oh, hey, it's Faye. Hey, Faye, welcome. So we're playing this game, and I guess I should run it down. So Mikey just got in here, Faye as well. Let me tell you about this game. It's called The Beginner's Guide, and it pretty much introduces us to Davy's co-workers. The narrator is named Davy. He is the person who wrote the Stanley Parable, and he has this co-worker named Coda. And Coda is a game developer and has created these games over the past from 2008 to 2011. And Davy played through them, and we're trying to figure out, like, who is this person? What is this person like? Do we know anything about this person? What would we, what could we take from this experience? And now we've learning that I guess by Davy sharing the work, he kind of spiraled into this like creative, like, I don't know, like a vulnerable place, and stopped making games. So we're trying to figure out, like, this is the end of the part where Coda confronts Davy with a game, saying like, you did this to me, you're the reason why I don't make games anymore, or you showed everyone my work and this was my safe place. So he was like creating these spaces, and Davy thought, you know, all games are meant to be played and showed to the world, but really it just opened a door, and Coda doesn't make games anymore. So we're kind of like learning about that relationship and who Coda is, and it's just so sad. Like, and like it really delves into like the creative mind, and as creative people, like the feelings we associate with, as well as like the struggles with like panicking, like, you know, anxiety, depression, self-validation. And now Davy feels like he's questioning what drives him, because he just wants to feel validated by showing everyone Coda's work, but it backfired and pushed Coda away. So Davy feels like a failure. So now Davy's telling us and talking to us about how, you know, like Davy was trying to feel validated through Coda's work. And that's like, you know, he's wearing not his own face, he's wearing Coda's game as his own face. And he just wants to feel, you know, satisfied with that. Hey, Shell! While you work and you're chatting now on mobile, welcome. So very interesting, abstract sort of game to get you really thinking. And honestly, it really got me my feels. Like, this is super sad. Biggest tears, Jonathan. It's okay. I specialize in tear catching, so. We're going through arches, meaningless arches that we don't even, I don't think we have to go in. It's just there, I guess, as a vague guide. So like everything has purpose, like all the shapes, like it's abstract, but there's a reason why Coda thought of these, and like, it's just so strange. Big chunks of blocks. And we're going through a hole. It's like Minecraft. But we're too short. Oh, it's an elevator. What if we don't step outside and the elevator keeps going up? But it's so good to see you guys. I have my coffee here. Oh, this is our stop. So this is okay. So we're back in the cathedral, the train station. It's nice. There's that sky view that we really wanted of our prison. You're in a call, right, Shell? Go take your call. I know you can't hear me right now, but hope you can just absorb it somehow. Wow, this is a beautiful hallway. I mean, everything is simple, right? Some games Coda took months to make. The person calling, I said hi. Like, oh, is that the beam? Sacrifice yourself to save the Whisper, the ship. Aww. This is so crazy. So how to address your creative thoughts? Oh my gosh, so cheesy. And that's the end? It's just a maze. Cruel world into a more crueler world. So I guess what he's trying to say is like, that's like where we were from. But like, you're just one small piece of this complicated thing And it wasn't up to Davey to assume from what he just experienced from the games, because he doesn't see the other side of the game development, this creative side. So him exposing the creative side was just like that boundary, like completely crushing Coda, because like that was part of all of the work, was to kind of like make fun of like the player who only sees one perspective and only has one goal, but who even gives them that goal to like find the solutions.